Anderson. Now Twist hammering away. And Tony Twist says, don't do that again.
Twist can send you to the hospital and has sent several guys this year.
This episode is brought to you by Slyman Brothers Appliances. Welcome to the first edition of Cooking the Lou with a Twist. That's kind of a double entendre because last name's Twist, 18 in the program, number 1 in your heart. And the other part is we're gonna add some fun. It's gonna be a little bit different than your average cooking show. And we're gonna travel around St. Louis, bring chefs to the Slyman Brothers Appliance accoutrement of gorgeousness. We're gonna get into some of these appliances. I love to cook with these. These things are they're pretty intelligent, big boy.
They sure are.
So you might have to work me through a couple of these things.
I'll try.
Don't get me wrong. They're not hard to learn.
Right.
I'm just a little thick in the skull.
Yeah,
Anyways, today what we're going to do, I thought we'd bring for our first show, bring in Bobby Slyman, who is the general manager, the GM.
Yeah, sure.
And, you know, selling it, promoting it, and telling everybody what you can do with a Slyman Brother appliance. Now, these are generic pieces, correct?
Correct, yes.
Excellent. And we'll get into what the, who's beeping? Oh, we've hit temperature, 4 minutes.
Perfect.
By the way, so what we're doing here is we're gonna do some steaks. We're gonna do a reverse-sear steak. It's gonna be a sirloin. And while we're waiting for this reverse steak, and we'll get into that in a little bit, we're going to prepare, I'm gonna have you prepare a steak that we're gonna cook in the broiler, and then we'll compare the taste and see which one we enjoy better.
Sounds good to me.
All right, let's get busy.
All right.
Bobby, how good are you in the kitchen? Don't lie.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty good.
Mama's over here, so
She is. I'm pretty good. I'm better on the grill outside though, but I'm okay in the kitchen.
All right, I'm gonna do some fastball questions with you later. Now, I don't want you to think about it. It's gotta be the top of your head, so just rattles it out.
All right.
All right, what we're going to do. So, number 1, in the oven right now, I have a sirloin steak.
Right.
And we're gonna do a reverse-sear.
Okay.
So what I have done is the same way you're going to prep and spice your steak here, this one's already been done. Okay. I have a heat thermometer in that. It's at 200 degrees at about 1 hour, given that it's about 1.5 inches thick. Okay. It's gonna hit an internal temperature of 200 degrees. Okay. In thereafter, I'm gonna bring a cast iron skillet. We're gonna put it on this induction stovetop, which the heating of this thing is so quick.
It is.
It's going to be a little. You'll be learning on the fly because this is the first time I've cooked with cast iron in one of these. Now,
same here.
Keep in mind when you're heating up your cast iron, you can do very slowly. Okay. If you do it too quickly, you end up with heat spots and cold spots. Okay. It doesn't uniformly cook your food. If we wanted to heat that thing up to 600 degrees, like what we're going to do, you can heat that thing up in minutes. Sure. You can boil water, 3 or 4 minutes easily? Yes. Mm-hmm. Right. Now that's
very easy.
And what I'm going to do, what else I did bring for today's episode is my Milwaukee thermometer. So what we can do with this is we can take temperatures of our steaks, take temperatures of our, and then we can also do temperatures of the pan, and also we'll know what this pan is going to be because we'd like to get it at 600 degrees. If you don't have one of these things at home, keep in mind what you can use is half a teaspoon of water. Dump it in there, and it should evaporate within 5 seconds. Sure. Then you know if it's 600 degrees.
There you go.
Half a teaspoon, and it evaporates in 2 seconds. Don't put your steak in there. No. So the cast iron pan, a great versatile piece. This is the kind. This Finex is the one I enjoy. This. I mean, don't think there's good ones and there's bad ones. This is one that I really enjoy. So the seasoning part of it is a safflower. Those little sunshiny seed things.
Sunflower.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Okay. And or a grape seed. Oil works very well because they got high smoke points. Right. So you want to coat this, get a nice little brush now, thin. Don't want to have a thick one because when it does cure, you're gonna have sticky spots. You don't want sticky spots, and don't just cure the cooking surface. You want to do underneath, over, around, and all this. That's key and important. In thereafter, you put it in the oven, 375 degrees. Let that go for an hour, then turn it up, 500 degrees for about 45. Leave it in the oven and let it cool down to when it's cool again. Then you'll be able to see what kind of seasoning you have on it. Okay. If you have to do it again, by all means do it again. 2 or 3 times, That's the way to do. You can buy these things pre-seasoned. I don't suggest you not doing your own. Pre-seasoned, great, but do it your own flavor.
Yeah.
Let's get busy, my good man.
Awesome.
Now, I know this is going to be, I kind of get you on a surprise here. I know I did. So we're going to do, first of all, what we're going to do is some fresh asparagus.
All right, we love asparagus.
And I got this from Fresh Time.
Yeah.
Not T-I-M-E, but T-Y-M-E. And we're going to give it a little rinse because, you don't know who's been handling this. It could be, could have been gnomes under the bridge or trolls under the bridge. I don't know. It could be one or the other. Uh-oh. Now, have you ever shaved asparagus?
Never.
You ever shaved yourself?
Every once in a while, yes.
Okay. I mean, your face. No, don't get carried away. Okay.
Oh, then yes,
right,
all the time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I didn't know if you hired somebody. Oh, I see where your head's at. Boy, oh boy. PC, please. Okay, here we are. Shaving asparagus.
Okay.
Why do you shave it? We're going to trim off the edge. We're not going to do them all. We're just going to do as many as you want to do.
Sure.
Let's go into the goodie drawer. A Cutco knife. A great utility knife. I enjoy it. I enjoy it for numerous reasons. It keeps a good edge. And you can abuse it and use it all day long. Stick it back in your drawer. And if you're into sharpening, I am, it keeps a great edge. And if you maintain it, do you have these at home?
We do.
I knew you would.
Yeah.
So we're gonna nip off the ends of it. Go ahead, I'll show you how to get it done. Do 1 or 2 or 3 or 5 or 7, depending how aggressive you want to be. Do it like that.
All right.
Cut off the ends. Throw those over there. That's not a bad shot, right? Now, this is gonna be like peeling a potato, but not even close the same. All I want you to do is give it a little gently. We don't want to remove skin and get down to the 3rd or 4th layer of the epidermis. We just want to give it a nice little rundown. You can do a few of those. Just real light.
Might have to start doing it this way from here on out.
Yeah, just like that. There you go.
Okay.
And what that does, removes that top layer of the asparagus, because it can have a little bit of a taste that you don't really enjoy. This way, what we're going to do with this is we're going to put this in the oven at 500 degrees in a pan that's been layered with tin foil, a double thick. I like thick tin foil. I don't like that Reynolds stuff that's really thin. I like a girthy. It's a good one.
Heavy duty. Heavy duty,
right?
Oh shit.
A good girthy millimeter. You're doing a heck of a job.
I cracked one in half.
There was what was that? Todd Sweeney? Wasn't he a guy that shaved?
Yeah,
guys, sold the
play or whatever it was.
Yeah, and he sold the people downstairs to the pie shop and made people pies.
We saw that on The Office, right?
Yeah, we're not doing that. Actually, there was a band called Fist that sang a song. I mean, it was all about. It was a pretty good song. We're dating back to how old are you?
I'm 45.
45. Is that dog?
I had to think about that. Yeah.
You're looking good for 45.
Right?
That's a compliment.
Thank you.
I didn't call you a dog.
No.
Good. Did you play sports or anything when you were
I played hockey growing up. I played football growing up as well.
What position you play in football?
I was a standing defensive end, basically an outside linebacker. I stood because I'm 5'7", so I had to stand.
Well, I get it. So you got away with the not having to get into the stands.
Right, exactly.
I would have seen you as a tight end.
Tight end. I don't have those hands, and I don't have the height.
Well, I mean, a tight end. I don't think you've seen a white tight end since the late '90s or late '80s.
Tight end?
Yeah, a white tight end.
Okay.
Because they're not existent now.
No.
And these guys are behemoths.
Right.
I mean, 290 pounds. They can run like antelopes.
Exactly. They're like basically offensive linemen with speed.
Good Lord, who thought the fridge would? When the fridge was 300 pounds on the front end of the Chicago Cup or the Bears. Everybody there'll never be somebody like him again. Now, if you're not 360, you're not making the line.
No, you're right. And these guys got speed too.
Do you have children?
I do. I have a daughter. Her name's Lily. She is in 5th grade. She's 10 years old. My son Joe, he is in 7th grade. He's 13 years old. My daughter does gymnastics. My son does soccer, volleyball, and basketball. No hockey for him.
Well, good.
Yeah.
Well,
I wasn't disappointed, unfortunately.
Well, no, I'm going to say this with some
commitment.
enthusiasm because hockey can overtake the family. And the other children end up paying the price. My sister, unfortunately, had to pay that price because hockey monopolizes the entire week.
It does.
You know, from the morning time, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, get up at 4 or 5.
5:45 a.m. practices.
Right, and then you got to come back, and there's sis, she's younger, so, you know, she's having to feel the backlash of the not seeing the parents because one's always gone. I get both of them all the time.
Right.
You know, in intermittent, so I do understand that. So there's a plus and a minus to that.
It is.
Another question, do you go out to eat?
Go out to eat? We do. Not very often because we have kids and you know, work and everything else, but we try to go out to eat a couple of times a month if we try to at least.
So when you're cooking at home, what do you cook? Who's cooking? You or mom?
I pretty much do most of the cooking.
Really?
I like to grill. I like to do steaks. I made picana steaks just the other night. Have you ever had picana steaks yet?
What is that?
Okay, so it's a Brazilian cut, and the St. Louis barbecue company.
So a Brazilian cut, it's naked?
It is.
Okay.
It is. And so I seasoned them with just salt and pepper. I threw them on the grill, and they turned out amazing. They were really good.
So
full flavor.
I keep looking this way towards Mama. Can we just get a pan shot right here? Can you introduce your wife, please?
Yes, Rebecca Slyman. That's my wife.
There we go.
14 years, 15 years.
So did you guys talk about some questions and she's agreeing to make sure you're not a liar?
Right, yeah, exactly.
You discussed the parameters before getting in?
She's actually my muscle, so you better be nice to me.
Oh, I'm always nice. Always nice to the ladies. I can't guarantee anything in this game. We're in the
I'm saying to me.
Right, I mean, that's what I'm saying. I can't guarantee you anything at the end of the day.
Right.
I'm going to fire off some questions.
Sure.
That'll work right there.
Okay.
You know, because we'll fold these bad boys back up. Now, keeping in mind, after you shave these, don't keep them in the fridge soaking in water, or try to, as soon as you shave them, try to put them to work.
Okay.
So we're going to keep these guys over here. I think we're almost at temperature over here. Damn rights we are.
Awesome.
And how about the oven? How about this? I set that for 200 degrees, and it hits 2, and it's resting. The oven's turned itself down. Why is that? How did that happen?
So it helps it to regulate the temperature. That way it doesn't get any hot spots inside of it or overheat. So
impressive.
Yeah.
Now I normally would grab
this
Normally I grab this with my bare hands, but that's not what I'm going to do today because I get trouble all the time from my wife Jamie. So that right now these are my favorite, by the way. These are meter probes. We'll get into that maybe a subsequent episode, but I do, if you want to ever look up a great temperature taker, these things right here are phenomenal. You got 4 probes, and you can actually have this as a standalone or incorporate it with your phone or Wi-Fi. It's a bonus, especially on the grill. You know, when you're busy in the kitchen.
It'd be a nice Christmas gift.
Right. Mama, this is it right here. A meter probe, absolutely fantastic.
It is.
And they keep charged for quite a length of time. And that's an unsolicited promo, by the way.
Well, I do want to say one thing though. That comes with a probe also.
It does?
Yes, so you can actually put a probe into it where actually will read on the control board the actual internal temperature.
So is it a plug-in probe or?
It is.
Is it a wire probe?
It's a plug-in, the old-fashioned way. It plugs right in, it comes with it. You put it inside the steak, and you can actually program the oven to shut off or alert you when it gets to whatever internal you want.
Shut the oven off too, so you don't have to go back and
exactly.
Because I had to go retrieve the food.
Plus, it's got Wi-Fi, so you can do it from your phone. You can be, outside doing some stuff and control know what's going on.
So you can actually sweet talk your meat while not even there. Play some lullaby songs and
sure can.
Wonderful, man. I haven't even thought about
and then
that.
some, yeah, whatever you want to do.
All right, so next on the agenda, we're going to move this to the side. Let me bring out your meat.
Okay.
Again, got this from Fresh Time, and they do have wonderful slices.
We're a fan of Fresh Time.
All right, so this will be yours. Now, what is the first thing you do when you're cooking steak? What do you do with it?
I let it rest.
Okay. I would like to get it somewhere around room temperature.
Yeah.
I just put that in there because I don't know how long it's going to take. I like to, let's grab that. I like to scrape the blood off of it. Now, not with a serrated edge, mind you. Using a serrated, excuse me, right there, grab your ass.
Yeah, no.
That wasn't my hand, by the way. So I like to scrape the blood off. You see, with some of these, if they've been sitting in the case for any length of time, they get a little bit of a icky gooey. This one's not too bad.
I've never done that before.
Gooey. It's just getting the top and the blood off it.
Sure.
The blood actually doesn't. It's not a taste you want to have incorporated into your steak.
Write that one down. That's a good trick.
So after that, put this guy right over here. Now I don't know, what do you use for seasoning?
You know, I like salt, pepper, and garlic powder sometimes. SPG.
Nice. And that, the simplicity. Keep your food simple.
Right. Good steaks. I usually do.
And do you ever
low
use
seasoning.
caraway seed?
No.
So incorporating the caraway seed in. So it'll be 1 part pepper and sea salt, not iodine.
Yeah.
Iodized.
Yeah. No.
1 part sea salt, 1 part cracked black pepper, and fresh cracked, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
And then 1 part caraway seed. Now, what that seed does, when you mix the 3 of them together, it adds a nice, it accents a little bit of a smoky flavor. Oh. But when you're on a barbecue, definitely adds a nice smoky flavor. But in the kitchen, in the oven, it grounds the meat. It brings a nice, a full flavor to it.
Okay.
So
awesome.
But I have brought. This is the finishing salt that I like to finish the steak with. The gray sea salt.
Oh.
It's not over salty. But today I brought to you my mixture. Now I can't tell you what's in there. I'd have to kill you. But go ahead and do what you need to do right there. There's all kinds of
Has it got salt in here too, though?
Yeah, there's a little salt. Right. There's some psychedelic mushrooms. Those are the big pieces. Then there's some acid back from the 60s when the government was doing all that testing in the LSD. I managed to get some of that. I forget his name who did that. I'll double check on that. His name was in my was on my pager back when I was younger. When I was 73, I think it was only 42 then. Looking good, Billy, right?
There you go.
All right, so now we're gonna let that sit and rest. That's the way you want it flavored up?
Yeah.
All right, now we're gonna get busy on the pan.
I'd probably put a little more pepper on there.
You do whatever you'd like to. Here we go.
Give me that pepper, please.
Is it P for salt or pepper?
I believe it's P for pepper.
Okay, well, amongst other things.
We'll find out. We'll find out.
This in here. Warm up a little. I cheated, so I made the crostini a little bit early. We're just gonna heat that bad boy up. Lower oven, go gadget. Put that at 375. This heats up so quick. I want one of those. All
That's
right.
nice, very nice.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna heat that bread up, and we're gonna take this meat off the out of the game here. We're gonna grab our. Did you grab my ass?
I did.
Okay, just check.
That was me.
All right, we're gonna put this right here, and we're gonna use this as. And we're gonna double up, save on dishes. Now, everybody, you gotta be clean. Oh, hold on. That's the way I cook. We're gonna take this over here. Take this thing off. It's still warm, but I can. It's all right though. And what we're going to do is this. Now, now that they're shaved, it's a 500 degrees is what I like to turn the oven up to.
Okay.
And you're looking at maybe 3 to 5 minutes. Now those are really thin, so I suggest 2.5 each side. Just give it a turn. So take these, put them on here, and douse them as you will. There's your salt. Now I like to keep this simple. Lemon pepper is always delicious, but I think that confuses and disrupts the taste buds when you're doing steak, because the lemon pepper creates a flavor in your mouth that I don't think works with steak.
I agree.
And so I mean. The old simple salt and pepper, if you like, or just leave it like that. Now, I like the salt and pepper after. Okay. Yeah. The reason I like to do that is because pepper will burn. Yeah. If you put it at 500 degrees, if cracked peppercorns will burn and they don't taste very good. Okay. I'm not a big fan of that.
All right.
We'll give that a little.
I'm not going to argue with you on that.
All right. In the interim, while we wait for this to do its magic, we're going to start on the steak, and then we're going to do, as this cooks and the bread gets warm, we're going to do, this is, well thought out, mechanical up here.
All right,
I'm telling you what,
I trust
don't think
you.
for a second. Here we go. Now, which is the bigger of the burners?
It doesn't matter, they're all the same size.
So they both have, you explained, they both have the dual?
So basically if you're using a pot or pan that's actually bigger than this little square here, it will activate the other burner. Okay. And they call it a bridge. That way it uses enough heat to whatever pot pan you might want to use.
Oh, will you turn this on for me?
Believe it or not, if somebody's got a pacemaker and you're by this thing, you gotta be careful. Yeah. That's a fact too. So yeah. Oh, there he is.
All right, I'm better. I was lying. I have the red suit pacemaker. The guy, what was that guy's name? And he was a Marvel guy.
The red suit, Iron Man.
Thank you.
I should know that is our son's favorite guy.
All right, so we're gonna put this on here now, and we should have some induction. Let's shoot the pan now.
There we go.
All right, we're gonna take the asparagus out of this beautiful Jen Air piece, and playing a little peekaboo. Peekaboo. Down she goes. Get a close up on this, Joshua. Look at that. Now we didn't do a whole bunch because we didn't want to. Look at how nice those turned out. Those are fantabulous.
Smells good.
That's really warmed my hands with just this. I don't suggest you do a whole bunch of that. I should have put this over here. Ow, 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 ow. There we go. I'm gonna put the bread back in there. I cheated. I cut some nice French bread into crostinis and then doused it with olive oil and all that good flavoring. Boom, chaka-laka-laka, boom. All right, so here we go. We're at 611, 6. We're nice, we're good degrees all the way around the horn.
Great. So
let's put a little water on this thing as the test drive. And get in the spooning area. You want to spit in the spoon for me? Sure. Oh, yeah, I'm kidding. Yeah. Let's do this over here. That is a professional amount of water right there. Yeah, that's 5 seconds right there. Look at that go. That's fun. Can you put your hand in there? See how it is? Yeah. All right, let's get busy. So we're going to take a little of peanut oil. Why are we using peanut oil?
High burn content, or
that's not yours. That's yours.
That's mine.
Let's put your little bit of peanut oil. I'm gonna make blisters over there. Let's do this. This is the one that we had sitting for resting after we hit our desired temperature of $120. We're gonna throw a small little thing of peanut oil on this so that we can sear it, and the peanut oil will not smoke.
It looks good already.
It looks wonderful. I mean, for me, that'd be perfect.
Right?
It was perfect when I took it out, before I put it in.
When you bought it.
You know what I mean? That's exactly, yes.
When it was mooing, right?
Do you like steak tartare?
Oh, I love steak tartare. And beef carpaccio.
So, can you put a watch on this? We want about 45 seconds aside. All right, I can only count backwards.
We got your way.
And I count in Canadian, which is metric. So I don't know how that converts. 45 seconds in metric equals 45 seconds.
All right, you let me know when you're ready.
Ready.
Go for it. Ooh.
All right, so we are going to put yours. Have you ever done these in the broiler before?
Never have.
All right. I'm just faking it because it's my first time.
Get that probe sitting there.
So we don't need a probe. Is there a probe in there? Oh.
You want to cook the probe.
Why do aliens always probe? I was wondering. I mean, I don't know what kind of aliens are, but I've never run into that kind of alien. Now, I like to get as close to the heat as possible.
Sure.
Now, I like to crack the door open to like this, depending on what kind of oven it is.
Yeah.
Reason being is I want it to broil, not bake.
Bake.
So by keeping this door cracked, the closer you can get it to the heat source, like that, the more you can crack this door. And depending on what kind of oven you have, this one's got some great heating elements. Well, that's something different right there. Look at those.
Yeah.
The difference between them.
They're lined out real straight.
Yeah, they're
perfectly
nice, close together, spaced, and you have a great. You can see exactly where your meat's gonna fit.
And
it's in that square, and it's got a radiator on top underneath it.
So you finish your steak with butter?
Let's put a little butter on there, just to put a little flavor saver on it.
Nothing wrong with that.
Do you finish your stuff with anything?
Not usually. I mean, every once in a while I'll put butter on burgers when I'm actually grilling them.
Right.
You know, just to help the butter melt through it. But yeah, I don't usually use any butter afterwards.
No, I like to do it every once in a while.
Oh, it's great.
I'm not a steak sauce guy at all.
No,
I mean, not in the least.
Same here.
I will enjoy mushrooms with the steak, but not on top of the steak.
Right.
Like we were talking earlier when we were off camera about the tri-tips and doing a tri-tip with a butter noodle.
Right.
A butter noodle an egg noodle with egg noodle, key part of this.
Yeah.
And then with butter, and then mushrooms that have been done either way. I do them in the oven in a cast iron, the way you're talking, and not chopped into pieces. Big pieces.
Yeah.
Because if you end up with you slice them too thin, you end up with nothing but mushroom water.
Right.
And that's no good unless they got psilocybin in, but that's a different thing.
It depends what kind of mushrooms you're talking about.
That's right.
Some fire in your hands.
I hope so.
Yes.
Well, look at that bad boy. Let me pull this down for you. Let me pull her skirt down a bit so you can see it all. If you want to clip that audio. I'm pulling her skirt down so you can see the
Yeah, it looks good though.
All right, we're going to deplatify. We're going to take this out of here and give this a plating. That's what I need right here. We're going to bring a plate over there. Bring him out. Bring me a plate there, Bob.
You got it.
Yep. Oh, num-nums and the tum-tums. There we go.
Oh.
All right, we'll get this other one that we had sitting here doing its rusty thing.
That looks really good.
We'll bring this guy over here. Plate this bad boy. It was resting and just eking all its flavors out. Just going, I love you. Bathe me in your basting juice. Oh, I love you. There we go. Here we go. A couple beautiful steaks. Gotta work on my plating techniques.
Looks good to me.
Heck of a job, killer.
Looks great.
Now I guess the final thing will be giving this a taste test. Oh, I forgot. Let's turn this down. See, I did that?
You're a pro.
I mean, it's amazing.
You are. You're very good at that.
People's kids. And what we can do is we'll put a little of these crostinis that were. It'll be like the Limp Mansion family style.
I like it.
Except there's only 2 plates.
That's all right.
It does look really good.
It does look
You
very
did a
good.
heck of a job. I'm going to tell you right
Thanks.
now.
Couldn't do without you, Tony.
So this is these are regular crostinis, and then when you go to Captain D's, or what was the Captain D's? What was the fish place where you get where they had fish bites and you get extra batter in the fryer? No, it was
Not Red Lobster.
Long John Silver's?
there you go. Josh was on it. Long John Silver's. Long John Silver's extra batter right there. That's what that is. All right, fold this down. Boop. Yeah. All right, let's grab a here. That's going to be all you right now. There's your. It is hunting season, right?
It is.
Go ahead, grab yourself a flag. There you go.
Oh, baby.
And there's a thing over here.
This should do it.
There's some kind of forkage in the forking area.
Here we go.
Yeah, right in the forking area. That's it.
All right.
All right, so let's
Time for the money shot.
time for the money shot. Tell me what you got there, Poppy. Oh, look at that cut. Let's see the inside of that one. Is that your flavor saver right there? It's like a rare, medium rare. Oh my good God.
That's good for me.
Jesus, drop trowel. See what this one looks like.
All right.
Stop your grinning and drop your linen. Here we go.
Oh,
Oh my
perfect.
God.
Perfect.
Stop the insanity, Susan Powder. Do you know who Susan Powder is?
I do not.
Oh, you're gonna have to look her up.
Sounds like a lovely lady.
No, well, she was the queen of the infomercial. Stop the. So as you put that in your mouth, I'm gonna throw some fastball questions at you.
Sure.
Favorite food?
Steak.
All right. From where?
My grill.
You grill. If you were to go out, where would you go?
Twisted Tree.
Twisted Tree. What do you like there? Steak?
I like steak. I got either the filet or the ribeye. The fillets are really good there, though.
Off the top of your head, Italian. You're in St. Louis. Where are you going? Not bad.
Very good. My mom's house. She makes the
Okay,
best
if
Italian
you're-
food. But restaurant-wise, okay.
Restaurant. I mean, I like how you give your mom kudos. I love that.
She's the best.
I'm
My
sure.
aunt's really good, too.
All moms know that.
Yeah. I would say Napoli and Kirkwood's pretty good.
Nice.
I like, John Tony's on the hill. Vaz's on the hill. Pasta House and Rich and Charlie's isn't bad neither.
Right.
I'm a fan of those restaurants, too.
If you're desserting, where do you go? If you were to leave the house to have a dessert, would you custard it? Will you cream it?
Ted Drew's, man.
There you go.
Yeah,
An
hot fudge sundae, right?
An institution. Your first date, where did you take your wife? For dinner. First date out.
First date out, Sam's Steakhouse.
No kidding.
Was it Sam's Steakhouse? It was Sam's Steakhouse. Yes, it was.
No kidding.
Yeah.
You've been to Sam's, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
That's a legend of the game.
Oh, yes. It's really nice this time of year, too.
Do you
with all the
remember
lights.
what you had?
A lot of drinks.
Okay. What did you have food-wise? I bet your wife remembers.
She probably does. I'm sure I had a steak, potato, I think lobster tail. I mean, we usually do it right when we
Let's
go out.
invite Mom in. What did you have?
We had martinis, crab cakes with flash fried spinach, and filet baked potatoes.
There you go.
You just got crushed. Uh-oh. I mean,
I had a good time. That's all that mattered.
That's a perfect thing. Well, I do appreciate you coming out and joining us. We're going to get into a little bit of that. That looks absolutely amazing. And again, thanks for the production of the Slyman Brothers appliance outfit here. This looks amazing.
Appreciate
well done.
that. Yeah, sure.
Thank you very much.
Our pleasure.
From the counters from Premium, they did a great job. Also, Premium Kitchen and Bath did a great job and stuff with the counters, the appliance fitting, and we didn't even get into these things.
The fridge columns, yeah.
Those are impressive.
Off freezer.
We will get into that to another show, but that's just an invitation into, look at these things.
Yeah.
You call them columns because they're too big for fridges, right?
That's true, yeah. You can put them close to each other if you want, or separate them. That gives you a lot of different options.
Do that with my kids.
Customize.
Thank you very much, sir. Appreciate spending the
pleasure,
time.
Tony.
Again, come join us for round 2, 3, and 4 at Cooking with the Twister in the Loo, or Cooking in the Loo with the Twist, or Twisting Lou and Kickers, Kicking Lou and the Twister.
I like them
How
all.
about this? Why don't you come see us again in Cooking the Lou with a Twist? That'll be me. Join us again for round 2, 3, and 4. Usually it all ends in round 1 for me because you knock them out.
There you go.
This is a knockout here. 2 and 3 are going to be the same way. Come back.
It's a heavyweight battle. Here it's Skyreach center. Now Twist starts firing, punches in there, and he gets way down on the ice.
That's a heavyweight battle. Tony just keeps punching as the jersey comes off.